they cannot find me, for I am camouflaged.
You are. You're invisible.
Hi, Calvin.
Hey, Matt.
How's it going?
I'm doing pretty good. How about you?
I'm doing alright. Me and you've been playing this Hunt Showdown game?
We have. We bought it off the Steam store, and now we're playing it.
Yeah, we bought it. We did that.
We
And,
definitely didn't mug someone for their digital download code.
yeah, you're right. We definitely didn't do that. Anyway, we've been playing Hunt Showdown. Hunt Showdown is a battle royale type game, sort of similar to Fortnite or whatever those cool kids play. I guess it's closer to Escape from Tarkov. But you're dropped in, or you spawn in, and along with a few other teams, and your job is to go get a bounty, and then get out with that bounty. You collect some clues along the way to figure out where the actual boss is, and then you gotta get the bounty, and then you gotta leave with it. If you die, then your character's gone permanently. And yeah, I think that's kind of the basic premise. It's kind of simple, but it's really fun. What have you thought about it, Calvin?
I think it's super, super fun, and I agree with you. It feels like kind of a baby has been had between Tarkov and all Battle Royale. So, on one aspect, your guns and hunters are lost every time someone dies, but on the other side, you're dropped in a map with a bunch of other people with a singular goal, that those being the actual targets, or the monsters, the bosses, whatever, what have you.
Yeah. So you're dropped in, and your job is to go and actually get the boss, and then get out. It's sort of also Western themed, which I think you're a really big fan of. I like all the different weapons and stuff that you can get. And every time, well, I guess let's just start off from the beginning. You go in, you recruit a character. The first character is always going to be free. They all have different health bars. There's ones that have 3 big health bars, a few tiny health bars. And yeah, the first one's free. The other ones here you have to pay for with the currency you get in game. Now, I'm going to go ahead and just get the free character in this case, so we're going to get them recruited here. They come with their own set of guns and stuff that you can get. You're not able to actually sell these guns, so they're pretty much just used for that character. That's why they're free. But this character has 2 guns already. He has 2 medium guns, or she has 2 medium guns. You got a pistol here with an actual stock on it. And then you have, what is this? The Romero 77 hand cannon, which is a break action single barrel shotgun. Now, I'm just going to go ahead and get rid of these for now so we can kind of start from scratch here. Excuse me, discard item. Yes, discard it. So,
And just
yeah.
just before we hop right into this handsome boy, can you explain how the health bars work?
No, I can't. I don't know how they work. But
Okay.
the health bars, they work like, let's see, where's my actual, there we go, roster. So with your health in this game, when you lose one of the health bars, it doesn't just naturally come back. You don't just heal it over time. You have to use either an item to heal it, or if the health is burned away with fire damage, you have to banish a boss before that will get back. Even if you exit the match and come back, like you're able to extract, that health bar won't come back until you banish a boss. So having the tinier health bars, in my opinion, isn't as good as having big health bars, because they're just easily losable and then you have to use items to get them back. There are cases where if you're downed, you'll lose one of those health bars permanently until you're able to banish a boss. So there are cases, I guess, that having big health bars wouldn't be as advantageous. And I'm not sure if you actually have technically a bit more health by having these split up like this or not. Not entirely sure how that works.
Well,
But
you can
yeah.
look on your overview and you can see everyone's health out of 50. That's experience. I lied to you. Continue.
Yeah, see, you're just lying. You're lying to the folks here. How rude.
This
I don't
game,
know.
you can actually unlock Bowser if you beat a run without losing health.
We're already being good gamer journalists. We're lying from the very start. So from this, I'm just going to go ahead and look over the weapons here. So there are 3 weight classes. There's the light, medium, and heavy. Yeah, or large slot, medium, and small slot. Small slots are your pistols, crossbow, a machete, I think. So, just your standard sidearm weapons. The mediums are slightly bigger, so you have hatchets here, you have this sawed off, you have things like that. Slightly bigger pistols. And then finally, you have your large weapons, which are your standard rifles, things like that. I'm going to go ahead and get on this guy right here. The more you use a weapon, the more you unlock with it. So for instance, I've been using this gun a fair amount, so I've unlocked the little Deadeye scope that you can put on it. I'm still just going to use the base one. It costs a bit less. Now, again, every time that you buy a weapon or something like this, it does cost a little bit of the in-game currency. The one that you earn by actually playing it, not the one that you can get by paying money. Well, we have plenty. We've been playing it a lot, so I'm just going to grab this one. Then I'm going to grab a sidearm here. I'll just use one of those. And then you have these. These are the tool slots. So these will actually carry over from match to match. So if I grab that and the med kit, if I use all my med kits at the end when I extract, I'll still have more first aid kits. Like, I'll still have them next game. For the consumables, they're just the standard. Once you use them, they're gone. You're not going to get them back. You'll have to buy more, but they're fairly cheap, so I'm going to put some on there. And, yeah, do you have anything to say about this, Colin?
No, that's the majority of it. One thing that's just on the ammo, different guns, is that if something is generally breech loaded, so, or you load every shot individually into their barrels, you can actually bring 2 ammo types. And as for ammo types, there's regular, there's high velocity, there's explosive, you can see penny shot, slug, star shot, there's all kinds of different ammo types. And with guns like this, for example, the Romeo hand cannon, you can bring 2 kinds. So I'm going to go ahead and bring a slug with me, and I'm going to bring a regular, just regular bird shot, so that we're able to swap them in different situations and deal with different stuff.
Very good. Okay. Yeah.
And you can kind of prepare for different events before, in that case.
Yeah. Oh, and then there is that other page. Where is it now? They just redid some of these menus here. There's the upgrade page with specific perks that you'll get after you, say, get out with a bounty, or even if you just go in and extract, you'll get some of these perk points. We'll take a closer look at this after we're done with the match, because hopefully we'll have some to spend so we can look at it a bit more. But is there anything else you want to say before we start a match?
The last thing before we do start a match is, as you can see, Matt and I are in a duo today, and we have the option of actually allowing teams of 3, which will allow us to have more experience, but obviously we're going to go up against teams of 3.
Yeah.
So we're going to go ahead and leave that on because it's always a bit of fun.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, let's go ahead and start a match.
So if you only wait just a couple of months, this will actually come to Red Dead Online.
Oh. Well, that's really good. They're adding John Marston. He's in the first Red Dead. I forget the name of the new one. Maybe his name is also John. Just multiple Johns.
John Leston.
Yeah, I know that somebody has a plan. That's all I know about Red Dead.
So you can see that now that we're playing the feud, you can see that we can actually swap ammo types right while we're out here. I really like the ammo types. We also
Yeah.
You can also irritate your partner by hitting middle click. This can also be used productively, I'm sure.
Yeah, so it looks like on this one we only have one monster to go after, or one bounty. You can see that in the upper left-hand corner. Normally there will be 2 and the map will be split, but in this case there is just 1. There are a few different extraction points that are marked on the map that you can get out of once you actually get the bounty. When you hold the E button, it pulls up this dark sight thingy, and clues are highlighted in that fancy glowy blue boy. So we're going to go and try and get some clues. Have to get 3, and then it will show us where the boss is, unless if we happen to just find it beforehand.
And one thing that I do just like about the whole map, how everything goes, just while we're talking about it, holy cow, these maps are beautiful, and a lot of work was put into them.
Apparently there's a lot of Easter eggs in them too. Like, you can find Shrek's house somewhere, I guess.
And that's one thing that I like. This it feels a little bit more, I don't know, because Matt and I played a very large amount of Battlegrounds, and part of the issue with those games is it felt like there was a lot of periods where you're just running from place to place.
Yeah.
Here, it feels like you're constantly like, oh, you're traversing an area.
Yeah, and you're never bored. Like, there's always something to do. It's not just that you're traversing an area, but right, like right now at the very start, we're going to get some of these clues. After we get the clues, we'll be going towards the boss. After we get the boss, we'll be trying to get out of the map. There's never a point where you're just sitting there waiting for something to happen, like you are in Battlegrounds, where there's some place where it's like, oh, this is a perfect spot to sit. There's no reason for me to move or do anything, so you're just gonna wait for something to happen.
And just while quickly Matt yoinks that hint, there's a couple of things just in the world that I really like that are, for example, you can find bear traps that you can just place down. Obviously, they hurt and make you bleed. You can find physical weapons like this hammer, or you can also have sound traps. So earlier we heard some crows, which of course fly up and alert everyone where we are. We have stuff like this horse, who screams as soon as we're near. And overall the world is just littered with ways to make noise, which is the main form of this game, announcing where you are to other players. Sound is massive.
Yeah, sound is real important, and I do like that, how when you're running around, if somebody shoots halfway across the map, you can hear them, and you're like, oh, they coming. Are you marking that for a reason?
Oh no, I was just pointing out even those dogs, we could tell that Matt ran past them because they're yorping.
Yeah, exactly. They do be yorping.
Those be some kind of yorpy doggos, am I right?
Yeah. They do be the yorping doggos. But besides that, what type of gun are you running with right now?
So I'm running a Romeo and a Nagant officer pair. Which means I'm exclusively close range, but I really want to show off the hot swapping of ammo, and I just like how the Romeo feels.
You really do like that hot swapping of ammo. It's one of your favorite things.
It's so good! Because you can just go around and just be like, oh, I sure wish I had fire bullet, and then you do.
Yeah. That is something to mention, I suppose, as well, that you really don't have that much ammo. Like,
Oh no.
Yeah, especially when you'll find supply crates and things like that around the map that give you more ammo, but they sometimes will only give you a few extra bullets. You really need to find multiple of them to actually get a significant, I'm not sure what you'd say, improvement or supply of your actual ammo.
Yeah, you kind of gotta... So there's a bunch of basically... Imagine instead of grabbing from one big thing, you're grabbing from a lot of small boys. So you can see we're infected, which means our vision's going all funky. So we're going to go ahead and pop this, which is a poison
There's
shot.
a water devil. Careful.
So a poison shot will mean that basically, if you're poisoned, you aren't able to heal for a while, and your vision goes all funky, as you saw. And the antidote, once you pop it, it lasts for a while. You can see on the bottom left, they added this in the newest update, that you can see how long it's going to last.
I don't think we even have mentioned this, but we found where the boss is. It's marked on the map right now. We got enough clues.
And you can, one thing to, on that note as well, as you get each of the clues, which light up at the top left, those little blue squares, it eliminates more of the map. So you can see currently the only area that's light is that around the boss, because of course everything else has been eliminated. And because of how that works.
Careful. Oh, there's a fireboy. But there are these fireboys that you don't want to pierce their skin at all, which I just found out about recently. But if you stab them with a knife or if you shoot them with a bullet, they explode. If you hit them with the knuckles, then you'll be just fine.
And one more thing. Okay, that was my one more thing, thank you.
Okay, yeah, that's a good one more thing. We wouldn't want to forget that.
We wouldn't want to forget that. So you can see, as we go into Dark Sight here, you can see that the icon of the boss is blinking white. That means that there's no players. But as soon as a player comes within range, that's going to start flashing red, and there's going to be like aggressive whispers. It's like an old man going in your ear. And so then you know, oh, you got to fight.
Yeah. And we'll probably see that because there's only one boss, and we got here. It looks like we got here first. So, oh, it's red now.
Is it red?
It's red.
All right.
Now, yeah.
Exactly. It's combat time.
Yeah. So they might already be fighting the boss. They might just be roaming around here somewhere. I don't know. I think I just heard one of them.
One more mechanic that I want to bring up.
They're by me. They're coming.
I'm heading to you. These noisemakers like that. Okay, we're gonna come over.
Yeah, they're real close to me. Okay, I see one. I've hit one of them. I see two of them. They're both over here.
I'm hearing gunshots by me too.
Got it. Ooh, okay.
You can see the boss is quite upset with us, so we're just gonna...
He's not very happy.
We're just running through his house, and then we're gonna...
There's one over here, right there. I hit him. I hit him. I hit him again. I think I got him down.
Well done.
I think. I don't actually see the body. No, okay. We got him down.
So if someone gets downed, another thing to
take
keep
this
in
man's
mind
fancy gun. Continue.
is that you can burn the body in order to make it so that they cannot be revived.
Yeah.
Otherwise, there's absolutely no...
I was just saying, it will also drag out their teammates if they actually care about them. Ah, you...
Exactly.
I gotta leave.
So that way you can actually...
By me. I got him once. Got him twice, he's down. I'm gonna burn his body as well. There's another one. Yeah, so we're kind of in the thick of it right now. I think all the other teams are kind of... They're starting to show up. Mm-hmm.
So that is an explosion that's gonna be popping.
Yeah, yeah. Another thing to mention, that we have the healing item, the first aid kit, and we also have the syringes. I've been using the syringes because they happen real quick, and they heal quite a lot. Yeah, that was just a fun side note.
I liked it.
Yeah.
But that was a good side note. One thing that I just want to bring up
Still
is this
people
game...
here.
Like that has... It treats precise jumping very strangely at times. So sometimes it works, sometimes it just teleports you around.
Yeah, I'm not sure with the jumping if that's more of a lag issue or if that's just a glitchy game issue. I'm not sure what exactly that part is.
I feel like it's how the server talks to the game, but that's based on absolutely no evidence.
Yeah,
so you can hear someone...
Right.
Someone used a physical attack there. I've fallen. Okay. So this is one area where you can swap ammo.
Yeah, the most important mechanic of them all. Okay, so someone's fighting that boss now.
Yeah, I'm gonna hibbity-hoppity right on over and see if I can visit him.
Okay, okay. I'm going to the outside here.
So here's one thing as well with the boss, is what they could have done is they could have just shot it to draw us out. There's a lot of fun little OWU mind games that you can play.
Mm-hmm. And something also to mention even after this, I know we've done a fair amount, but I'm already on my last clip of ammo for this gun. You just go out, you just run out real quick.
Oh yeah, well even I have 4 shots left with this shotty.
I hear him on the second floor, it sounds like. I'm trying to sneak around from behind right now.
I'm gonna try to spook him from the front, not because I'm being chased by the boss. That would be weird.
I'm dead. They got me.
Where were you shot from?
Second floor. Second floor.
So you can see there's this secondary tactic, which is called genuine panic.
Yeah. Yeah, you hear him. There he is. He's got a bolt action.
Uh-oh.
Ooh. Oh, he still doesn't see you. He still doesn't see you. He's foolish. He's foolish. Nice. Nice.
I heard someone stomping around, I swear.
No, you're right. You did. You did.
So we can play some piano music to calm down. Okay, so that's number 2. I'm gonna come revive you. So you'll notice there's no timer on reviving. It literally just counts on, like, hey, are they burning? And so it really
come by and burn it.
It really does inspire you to be like, oh boy.
Mm-hmm. Are there still people?
Yes,
there
absolutely.
are. Oh boy. We're not even killing this boss. We're just slowly killing all the other people.
I mean, you know, that's how you win.
What guns did these fellas have? Anything? Anything?
Henry and a silenced Nagant. Or is it
Okay.
Henry and a silenced, yeah.
I'm gonna search their bodies.
Some vibing piano, dude.
This is pretty vibin'.
Oh, and it's over.
I'm gonna start it again.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. I just can't hunt unless if I have my tunes. Yes, my tunes, they are back.
So this is one more thing to keep in mind, is that reloading, especially with guns that have more bullets in them, long time.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
you kind of
definitely.
gotta... This is one game where I really don't go all out with my ammo really often. Because I know it's going to be a 45-minute wait before I can refill that.
So we're in an interesting place right now. If we start killing that boss, they're definitely going to try and touch us more.
Oh,
Whoever else
absolutely.
is here.
So I believe that... Here, first off, let's just...
That's a person. Got him.
Nicely done.
Took him.
There's still people.
Yep. They got friends.
My game's glitching. 1 second. I can't actually get out.
I'm down again. Dang it.
Matthew, lead me.
So I fell down, and he has a shotgun.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, jeez. Careful, he also has a shotgun. Nice. Oh! That was good. That was real good.
So you got...
Yeah,
You got a pretty good idea of the actual gameplay, of how it can get quite intense quite quickly and be a good bit of fun. We didn't win that time. But it does give us a little rundown of our mission.
Oh, it was so good. It
So
was
those-
so good. Yours is gonna load way quicker than mine.
Those hunters are dizzity dead, and they are permanently gone. But
How many did we get?
I am not sure. I think 1, 2, 3, 4.
I got a good amount.
I thought we got like 4, 5.
Yeah.
So-
Yeah, let's check.
So this gives us a little rundown. You can see we got 3 clues, and 6 hunters we've both killed together,
Nice.
which is hibbity hoppity. And then, fortunately, I do have a hunter in the wings who hasn't been upgraded, so I can show us the upgrade system.
Oh, okay, yeah, I think I also have one. Okay, I'm finally back to the menu, so I will pull up mine as well. There we go. Okay, yeah, you want to talk to him about the upgrades?
Oh, for sure. Matt, how about you? So, with the upgrades, basically obviously they cost a certain amount of points. We have 18, so upgrade points can also be used to refill our health if we've lost bars but don't want to banish a boss. However, for the actual upgrades, as you level up, you unlock more upgrades, which is kind of an interesting mechanic. So you can have a brand new boss, per se, like this one, or brand new hunter, sorry, but I can still get this upgrade that I just unlocked. So the overall progression is a little bit more important than the precise hunter thing. It's expected that you're going to lose them.
Yeah, and I do like that, where you might it's sort of like other roguelikes, I guess, where you have a character who... Well, you have a character who's good, they die, you get a new character. But even when the hunter dies, it's not that you're starting over from scratch, it is that you leveled up, so you're able to get some nicer abilities when you extract with a new hunter.
Exactly, and speaking of those abilities, they range wildly. So we have Adrenaline, which instantly start regenerating stamina while your health is low. But then we have, on the other side, just very, very nice ones. For example, we have... There are no good abilities in this game. No, we have Quartermaster, which we haven't unlocked, which allows us to get that medium and a large slot weapon. We have abilities that will let you collect hints from behind walls and so forth. We have ones that will let you throw melee weapons. It's very, very diverse, but some favorite ones that I've seen are certainly the levering, as well as the hammering, which lets you fire basically lever action or single action pistols at almost automatic weapon speeds, which for a game with no automatic weapons is very good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah. Levering, fanning, those are both kind of similar. Fanning lets you do it for pistols, and then levering lets you do it for lever action rifles. Yeah, both very good, very good. Well, you lose the accuracy of aiming down sights, obviously. You do gain a lot from being able just to shoot fast. There's so many situations in this game, like we saw it even in the match that we just played, where when you shoot your one shot and then you gotta kind of get out of there because it's gonna take 3 seconds for you to be able to shoot again. So if you're able to kind of or get somebody to shoot you and they miss, and then you have guns that don't take as long to reload, or you have dual wielding pistols, something like that, for about 3 seconds you can just go after them and try and get them before they're able to reload.
One thing that I just want to bring up, this is a complete side note, but I very much like the whole style of this game. Of like
Mm-hmm.
everything feels very like the theme feels very tight, it feels very good, and I feel like one of my favorite bits is this last bit where with the upgrade cards where the different bits of arts are, it's absolutely horrifying, but I love it. It looks very cool.
Oh yeah, yeah, the art definitely. Definitely, yeah. Well, I think that's about it for this time. Is there anything else that you really have to mention?
No, I think that's Hunt. You'll have
Cool.
you'll
All
have a
right.
very good day. Thank you for coming to Matthews and my little Hunt corner.
Yeah, yeah. It's the About channel. That's the name of our channel. It's the About channel.